So I'm going to take 6 here and do the same algorithm. This is now my Li to U L UI. Li to U L to U Li turn and down. And it works. So this layer is going to be exactly the same strategy. It's just going to be easier to visualize. No and yes. And this goes here. So turn it up, double turn it down, bring it back, turn it up, double turn, bring it back, double turn, move it up, bring it in, bring it down. And there that is. Actually got 2 in there, but that doesn't matter. This, nope. This one can work. So this will go into here. So bring this whole thing up, R to U, RI, U, R to U, RI to U. Now this is why this is the last time we can do this, because when I bring this R up, it splits it right here. If I go too far the other side, it'll split it through here. So this is the last layer we can do this. Turn up, turn and down. So there it is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're in our 7th layer here. Done and done. This is rotated wrong, but let's see if we have anything else here. No and no and okay. So the only thing that we have left is this, which is turned upside down. We got a right side up at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All the way here. Twice. Bring it down. Do U. Bring it up. To U. Bring it down. To U. Up. Across and down. So now that should have lifted it up. Just got to find it. And it's right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the wrong side here, though. So that's probably not the right one. Now let's take stock. This is in, this is in, this is in. Well, it's got to be up here somewhere. It's got to be this. Oh, it's right in front of me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, though. No, this is the one. Yep, this is the one. Okay. So bring this whole thing up. Bring it around. Turn it down. Bring it back. Move it up. Bring it around. Bring it back. Bring it around. Bring it up. Turn it in. Turn it down. Okay, with that said, all of these edges are in, and I'm going to move these in exactly the same way. And you can see we're getting more order out of this. And we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 down. So we're straight in the middle. So any middle ones that we can place. Where's the majority? Here's a bunch of yellows. Why don't we do those? And actually, this is going to sort of get swallowed up, but that's okay. It's just easier to move this way. Turn it in, turn, bring it down, turn it back, bring it up, turn, bring it up. Okay, so these are in. Whoop. Move it back. Okay, I've got these two, but all I need is one. No, actually, that's not positioned for that. This and this. Bring it down. Bring it down. This will go in the middle here. Pull it back, remembering everything that I did. It's a good brain exercise. Here, here, and down. All right. What an endurance event. Okay, there's no more yellows that I can see at the top. I could just keep moving and place others in for the sake of ease, or I could just keep going on with this and see if I can two-cycle some. So continuing this layer by layer with our sixth layer here, so I'm going to move one into here, and the one that's going to exchange with, if I counted it up to here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 actually. Move it over to here, it's going to end up here, so I'm going to exchange it with this guy here. So just looking at all the different ways it can exchange. So this will come up to here, turn the U to here, replace this one in, turn it back, turn it down, bring this, and turn it down here. And in so doing, you can see it was placed. So here, let's find out what has to go into here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This will turn up to here, and it'll be the second one down on this layer. Right here, 2. So I got to move in a white one that's in that second layer. And right here. So I simply go. So this part is not intrinsically difficult, just have to do a little bit of hunting, but even this hunting is a little more specified. It's a little easier than if you're doing reduction, I think. Turn, turn, and down. Okay, so much for this layer. This is done, and we just have the orange. So let's see if there's any oranges here that we can use. Possibly this guy here. So this is put in here, turned out of the way, turn, okay, so far with this solve, this puzzle has been pop-free, and the issues with alignment have been very, very small. I wouldn't even call them issues, just expected. But the puzzle itself is incredibly stable. All right, can we do an easy placement here next? Looks like no, so I have to find out where it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can't move that way. So up here, and it's going to be here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got to find an orange one. That's at this area here, which appears to be right here. So turn, turn, pops this one in, turn, 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 and down. Okay, and thus we're now more than halfway done with this beast. So the next layer promises to be something more of a challenge, especially getting the edges in. So what about these guys? How am I going to get these in? Well, I can't do it the same way because I'm going to cross the midline. If I cross the midline and I try to do the technique, it's not going to be able to come into here. So what do I do about this? Well, I'm going to have to use a slightly different kind of a strategy. There is an algorithm that I can put to this, but I more just kind of visualize what's going on. What needs to come down here, we can see which amongst these have to come to this area here. The middle ones are already in, so it's going to be just off to the side. So let's see which ones are off to the side. Nothing here. Nothing here. Aha! I've got two that I can use. So what's supposed to go where? Well, this is supposed to go to here. So if you can imagine bringing this down, this red and white comes down to over here. I can look and see which one's already here. Now I'm past the midpoint, so this one's already in. We like this over here. This one is not in because it's blue. This one is not in, however, it's in the right layer. So as long as it's in the right layer, what I'm going to try to do is move the ones that are up here in the correct layer and then just do corner swaps to get it back in. So what belongs in this layer? Well, both of these belong in this layer here, just in different ways. So how I'm going to do this is, well, let's see how I'm going to coordinate this. I'm going to put this right next to something that is, I'm going to put this right next to something that doesn't belong in this layer. So this belongs. I'm going to keep moving it around. These don't belong. This doesn't belong over here. So the way that this is going to work is this. What this algorithm should do as I 3-cycle this is this will come to here, this will come up to here, and this will be kicked out to here. That's what this little algorithm / commutator is going to do. Let's see if it works. This is a kind of a long journey here, but I'm simply going to, first off, move this down. And what I'm working with is I'm working with this guy here. And I'm going to move this, I'm going to do a middle slice of this right to here. Then I'm going to take this and I'm going to move this whole thing up, this part up. And I got to get this out of the way, so I'm going to do a 2U, move it down, and then I'm going to take this, move it back. Now to bring it back up again, I'm going to bring this back up here, do another 2U over there, bring this back down, and bring this back down. And then we take a look at what we did. This was placed, not in the right place, but that's okay. I'm just trying to put in the right layer. This is in, this is in, this is not in, and this is in. So all I have left is this to take out, which means I have to put this in. Now this is closer to this side, which means that it's going to come down this way. So if my theory is correct and the algorithm works, I'm going to move this down. This will come to here, this will come to here, and this will be the bad one will be knocked out. So I'm going to put this in, move it up, go to U, move it down to substitute it with this guy. This will now come up like so, to be substituted back with this. Bring this up, do 2U, bring it down, bring this back. Now this is just proof of concept. This is correct. It's not correctly placed, but it's in the right layer. This is in the right layer, this is in the right layer, and this is in the right layer, so it worked. Now, if you didn't catch that at first, I've done other layer by layer strategies, but this is how you operate with these edges when you're past the midpoint. Now that this is here, these are simply placed by a corner swap. I do a corner swap, and that should put this in. I have two corners that are in on the one side, bring it to the left, and now we do a corner swap. Now, which two layers am I swapping? If you're going to do a corner swap, you have to do an above layer and a below layer. So I'm going to literally use this layer here and the one just below here. So it's going to be a 2R. Now let's be sure of this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, so this is going to be past the middle point over there. So we have 2R, U, 2R, UI, 2R. Then I go UI, D, 2R, UI, 2R, U, 2R, and this is moved back. And what that does is that's placed my edges here, here, and here. So now the edge pieces are placed, and now it's once again back to placement of the centers, and this is done in exactly the same way. Do I have a whole nest of them up here somewhere? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So anything along in here, this side of the Mason-Dixon. And I don't really have a whole lot of anything. I've got a bunch of oranges, so maybe we can start off with that. And this will come down to this layer here. Unless I move it here, in which case it'll come down to this layer. Okay, so I can't necessarily use all of them, but I can take this, I can move these guys in, and I can move this guy in. I can now turn this like so, move it out. So this is what I'm protecting here. This comes back, turn, turn, bring this in, whoop, wrong way, can't do that, and this comes back here. Okay, so the aspect of the solve now is exactly the same. I've gone over the sticky point here, and I'm going to do that with all of those coming on up. So I'm just going to continue to place this layer exactly the same way. Let's see if there's maybe more somewhere else, perhaps. I've got these two. These two can be moved in. To here, turn, 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 and turn. All right. How about this guy here? Nope. Okay. Any oranges that I can quickly place? Well, just one that I can use. So turn, 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 up, across, and back, and up. One, two, three, four, five, six. I've got a whole bunch of whites. Now if I turn it down this way, this is the layer that I'll be moving it in, and I don't have any whites there, so I can move these in kind. So turn, turn, and turn. Okay, this is the layer that I'm turning my current layer into. Turn, so I have to remember, do not touch this layer here. Move it back, and just start moving things back. turn, turn, and turn. Bring this in, and this comes up. Okay, getting that layer more and more. Okay, just finished the 8th layer. Now I'm ready for the 9th layer. The sticky point is once again these. And what I'm looking for is I'm just right now looking to get the proper ones in the right layer, then I can shift them around. So this is in the right layer, it's just not in the right place. I could just move this over here, really doesn't matter at the moment, but you can see that this is in the right layer. Anything with blue is not, anything that isn't with blue is. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this belongs up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this belongs up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So both of these have a place over here. And this is the last one that's 5 down, so I'm going to be using both of these. So starting with this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it right next to one that is not supposed to be there. This is supposed to be here, and this is not supposed to be here. So that way this will make an exchange there. And what I'm going to do is, bearing in mind just the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's this guy here. Got to keep that in mind. And I'm going to bring this down like so. So I'm going to turn this down. I guess that would be an R or a U depending on your perspective. I'm just going to bring it down like this, do a middle slice, turn this part up, I guess with a D, I suppose? Yeah. A DI, maybe a DI.
I have no idea what
Neither
this
do I.
means.
Neither do I. Come to
No,
think of it.
the DI.
The DI?
And the 2R and the 2F and the blah, blah, blah stuff.
And the blah, blah, blah stuff. Do you know R2D2?
Oh,
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's what I've always been talking about.
Wait, I don't know. Wait, R2D2? What do you mean R2D2?
See, you said you knew. 1, 2. I bring that down. Now watch this.
I thought you meant in Doctor Who R2.
R2D2? No, that's not Doctor. That's Star Wars. And then I bring this back up. Bring this back up again here. And do 1, 2. Bring this down. Bring this up. And then revel at what we just did. Because what we did is we moved something down. So this is good. Not so good. This is good. That means I have one more to go. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not this one. Anything with blue in it stays up here. Anything without blue comes down to here. Got it?
This looks hard.
Yeah. Oh, it's not hard. It just takes a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Aha! This one. That's got no blue in it, right? Because it has no blue in it, it doesn't belong up here. It belongs down here somewhere. So how do I get it down there without messing everything else up, Jessica?
I have no clue because I have no idea about puzzles.
About puzzles? Well, not yet anyway. Okay, so yeah, this doesn't belong here. So I'm going to move this close to where the one that doesn't belong. And I'm just going to bring this down. You bring this down here. Now I'm going to take this and do a middle slice over here. Bring this part up. Move this twice. Bring it back and move this middle slice back. I'm now going to move this up here. Move it twice back, down, across, and now we take a look. Jessica, if I see any blues here, then I made a mistake. No blue, no blue, no blue, no blue. So here's the other question.
Blue, 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 blue.
That's true. That's very true. That's very true. But those aren't blues that I care about right now. Now what I need to do is I need to take these colors here and match them with these. Now how am I going to do that? What I'm going to do first, I'm going to find two colors here that look the same. None of them do. These two, right? So let's move these.
Why don't you say aha, hee hee, ho ho?
I can say that too. Haha, hee hee, ho ho. So these are fine. Now what I got to do is I got to flip these two, right? Because this has to come here. I got a magic special thing called an algorithm to do that. 2R. Oh wait a minute.
I know magic.
You know magic? I know you know magic. I've seen you do magic tricks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I got to go above and below these three. So I've got to be very careful to do this, or else this algorithm won't work. 2R.
2R.
U.
Oh.
2R, UI.
UI, sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Sorry.
MCT.
2R. Then I go Kersplat.
And then Pat.
Something like that. Plat. And then I do...
Mamat.
No, that would just be silly. We don't want to be silly. 2R. UI. Let's see if it works. Do you think it will? 2R. Oh, uh-oh. 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 It's too big. It's too big. U. And now one more.
Oh well.
2R. Oh well. Wait a minute. You don't see it at the end. And now, as you can see, and Jessica missed it, but you can see these are all fine here. So now we just place these centers, and it's exactly the same thing. Now, what I find at this point in the solve, she's back. At this point in the solve, very good, is it's easier to find pieces because I don't have any other equivalents. There's only one type of piece that can go here, not others. So whatever's up here belongs down here, and we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers deep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, they only have one in here. It's not too terribly exciting. And that one, well, already has a piece. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these three, this is a three-fer. I'm going to take these three, Jessica, and with magic abilities, move it over here without messing anything else up. Do you think it's possible?
Yeah, because every time you, because a cube, sorry.
It's all right.
Mixed up, because a cube always has a solution.
That's right.
To solve the puzzle, too.
That's right. Very smart. Every cube and every puzzle always has a solution, even if it's not what you thought.
I should get on my glasses.
And she's gone.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Oh, the humanity. And now move this over here. That's right. Every puzzle has a solution. If you work hard at it enough. Are those glasses supposed to make you smarter?
Yeah.
Even though there's no actual lens in it?
Yeah.
How does it make you smarter?
I have no idea.
I thought if it made you smarter, you should know. Huh? See? Faulty glasses. Anyway, these are okay over here. So I did it. See? I moved all these. It's like magic. What else we got? What else can we move? Well, we may have to do it one by one by one by one by one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, we've already been there with that. Okay, so if I wanted to move this in, I have to 3-cycle it with something else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is going to correlate with whatever is up here. A red one right up here. Take it down here, so I'm looking for a red one over here. Let's put a red one just above this blue. Aha, right here. Once I have done that, this comes up, comes across. This layer then comes
Daddy.
up. Yeah,
But then on the other side...
I know. Look what happened. But watch what's about to happen. See, sometimes you have to mix something up just a little bit to put everything back in, so now magically it's back. Huh? Pretty cool, huh?
But then
5 down.
everything turned back again.
It did. It did. That was my plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will roll over to here to 1, 2,
But then that meant that,
4.
that
1,
you
2.
did that stuff for nothing.
No, I did it for something because I put something in. Oh, I see what you mean. It looks like it came back exactly where it was, which is true, but I put something else in. Like watch. See this piece here?
Yeah.
This piece is going to end up right here, and nothing else will change. So watch what happens. I'm going to do this move here. Splat. Turn that over here. Move this. Turn it over here. Now it looks like I'm messing things up, but in reality, I'm just spraining my wrist.
Because of the other side.
Yeah, but watch what happens to the other side. I just go like this. And now...
Wait, did you just sprain your wrist?
Spraining my wrist? Yeah.
Yeah.
So now this is in, I think. Yeah. Yes, if you do these puzzles too long, it hurts your wrist after a while. The sacrifices we make, you see.
But that doesn't mean you sprained it.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, a sprain is anything that causes 1, 2, 3, 4,
Well, what if
5. That causes pain because of use or overuse, or if you push it too far. 1, 2, 3, 4,
So I can
5.
say, I sprained my sponge, right?
4, 5. Well, sprain usually refers to something on you.
Oh, yeah.
Like you can't sprain your fork, or sprain your cup, or sprain your sponge, but you can sprain your finger. Now the problem is this and this. It's going to come in from the same angle. What that means is that these 4 here are either going to be up here, but they're not going to be up here. So if they're not here, they've got to be elsewhere. They've got to be here. So that's these 2. The only way that this is going to work is if I have white ones up here. If not, then I have to move it down. So I'm going to move these 2 down like so, like that. Now I'm going to turn it over here. It just has to do with how the layers are put together here. And now I can go like this. I can move it down. I can't move it up, but I got to move it down. Turns like so. Turn it here. And turn it here. What are you counting? And over here. Okay, so now this is up here. Those cups.
That have silver on them.
And now this will come down to here, which will free up the white one.
Glass.
Glass. Do you know where glass comes from? No clue. It comes from sand and rocks right over here. You know, if you look at grains of sand, it sort of has like a crystal look to it. You can sort of see that. If you take that, and if you heat it up, melt it down, it forms glass. And if you look at grains of sand, you can sort of see the sort of crystal look to it.
So that means my rocks, right? My rocks.
Yes.
Wait, I just have to get my rock
Mm-hmm.
and show you.
Ta-da, now.
Show you, Daddy.
We can actually put these white ones in, all of them.
So,
Splat.
am I touching glass right now? Am I touching glass?
Well, you're not touching glass because it's not made in glass. Oh yeah, this, but if you were to take this and if you were to heat it up, like in a volcano, or heat it up somewhere else, then it would come out as glass. But right now it's a rock because it has all the characteristics of a rock.
It looks like glass, but
It can feel like glass. Okay, now we move this up and this up. But sometimes we define the same thing in different forms with different words to describe the form that it's in. Like if something is odd layered or even layered, we say that it has a certain parity.
what?
I don't know. All right.
What?
I heard Grandpa sneeze. Okay, so these are in now, and I'm just going to take some opportunities. I've been working on the red one. If I don't see the red one here, then it's going to be somewhere along here. These 2. So these 2 belong here. Do I happen to have a yellow one that I can put in? And yes, this will be a nice exchange. These 2. Whoop. Well, here's what I'll do. Although there's 2 here, I'm going to put all 3 in so I can knock both these red ones out. Just like this. This will come over here. Jessica, this is back-breaking work.
But what about that?
Oh, I forgot about that, and I forgot about this. Well, they're all going to be fixed, because watch this. I put this in like this. See, it's fixing it. Then I put this in over here, and I move this like so. Bring it back, and this performed 2 functions. First off, it put these 2 in here. Second of all, it put a whole bunch of reds up here that I'm going to put here. And that's going to be these 2.
Wait, are you talking to me?
I'm talking to whoever will listen, which usually isn't you. I'm just kidding. Put this down over here.
I can watch you.
Yes, you can. And you can learn too if you want. Turn and splat. And look at this, Jesse. I have actually filled in this entire red layer. See, this is layer by layer by layer by layer by layer by layer. By layer. Thank you. I forgot that last one. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's too low. How about this? These 2 will fit. Actually, those 2 are what I need. So once again, I can't say enough how good the movement is. If you're inclined to solve a giant cube, this is the one to get. If you're not inclined to solve a giant cube, but you just want a playable puzzle in your collection, then this is the one to get too. Turn. And turn. Take it around this way. All right, anything else? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Along this layer. Oh, that's all fine there.
This is hurting my eyes.
The fork is? 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, I've stared at it for a long time. It feels like shiny circles popping out on it.
Oh, like an optical illusion?
Yeah.
Cool. And turn. Turn. Get it in there. Get it up there. And get it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, to get the rest here, I'll have to be a little fancy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I pull it into here. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
But what about right here? Because there's 2 orange right there and 1 orange right there.
Oh, I may have to, that's a good point. I may have to go for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So right here, I have to find a yellow one in this slot, in this position. This is really more filing than solving. Aha! Right over here. This will come to here. So we work our magic up. And I have to do this with each one, Jessica. One by one. Every one of these tiny little things. Every one of these pieces are placed one by one. Sometimes 2 by 2. If I'm lucky, 3 by 3.
3 by 3.
I was just going to say that. You beat me to it.
5 by 5, and 6 by 6, and 7 by 7, and 8 by 8, and 9 by 9, and 10 by 10.
But you know what this is going to be at the end?
11.
At the end? Do you know what this is going to be? 13 by 13. Now this cannot come from up here. They have to come from up here or here. By the end, by the time this whole thing is solved. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just keep moving things down. Whoop. All right, well, I'm going to keep following suit.
What about 100? Wait, what's it called? Oh, 100 by 2. Wait, 100 by 100?
You got one?
What?
Do you got one?
What do you mean?
Do you have one?
What?
A 100 by 100 puzzle?
No.
Oh, you kind of got me excited there for a second. Do you think someday they'll come up with 100 by 100?
I hope so.
You hope so.
And I think
So do I.
they will.
How big do you think that would be?
What?
This is 13 by 13. This is as big as your head.
Yes. What about 1,000 by 1,000? It will be like bigger than our ceiling.
Yes, bigger than that. All right,
And our ceiling's humongous.
we're going to keep going with this. Finishing off the 9th layer, I've got one more to do here. I'm going to put this last one in here. Turn, 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 turn. And after this, we'll be into our double digits in terms of layers. I will have finished what will have been the equivalent of a 9 by 9. And splat. Bring that up. Okay, 9 layers are done. Oh, I had one more piece here. And I don't see it up here. So therefore there must be another one that's not done. Must be red. No, so I guess what I'm going to have to do is say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring this up here. It's over here. So this is going to be a 3 cycle. So bring this up. Turn. 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 Down. Turn. And down. Okay, So now we're there.